It's actually 31 days. We got one more to go because October is October 31st. And I guess we got Halloween coming up. Although here in Greece, nobody celebrates Halloween. It's just not a thing here. So I have been thinking and considering the course of this YouTube channel. And, I sometimes think, well, I don't know, I've already got my art channel, right? And I'm doing stuff there and it's going very well and this and that. And then I think, well, I don't know, can I do this herpes thing? Do I really want to do this herpes thing? And everybody's going to find out. And, I have to just like be wide open about it. And, even though I know, and I really am not ashamed anymore of what I went through and the outbreaks and the sheer physical blech of it all. I'm habitualized to like just I don't want to make this public. I don't want this to get out. And you guys know that a lot of I already get some pretty weird looking comments about herpes, as if this is some some really awful thing, and then something happens, right? So I'm thinking, all right, maybe I'll just kind of quiet down, just hang out with my wonderful little peeps in Discord, right? And we can all help each other out and, just kind of go through this and see what happens. And I just won't make it public. I just won't come out here live on YouTube and talk about herpes. And then you guys come along and say, you know what? I think I'm getting better. And then I look at that and I think, oh God, it's so exciting. It is so exciting. And then I think, well, Vida, you're not a doctor. You haven't studied this. You're not official. You have no diplomas or certificates or anything that talks about diet and nutrition. And, what are you going to like, and then I think I don't need to have a degree in nutrition, and I don't need to have anything. I can just support what I believe, what has worked for me. I mean, here I am, like no herpes outbreaks, none. It's huge. So, why not put that out into the world? What about everybody else out there who is suffering and is looking for a solution? So I have basically come to the decision today that I am going to try and figure out a way to really do this channel and help make it grow. And this is my second time saying this, because when I first started doing this herpes YouTube channel, I was thinking, oh my God, all my high school peers are gonna know. I seriously thought that people that I haven't seen in a long time, who maybe had some kind of idea about me or thoughts about me, may suddenly be disgusted or angry, like, oh God, Vida has herpes. I know, it's vanity. I have I do have a certain amount of ego that I deal with on a daily basis, and some of it, just wants me to shut this down. I'm not going to, but sometimes it kind of pushes me like, don't do it, don't do it, don't, you will be exposed. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, I'm just babbling. This is day 30 of the Carnivore Challenge. We have basically done an entire month, and I'm going to slip on over into the Discord channel later on and see what's going on over there. Please, if you are watching this, you guys go on over there and chime in. Tell me how things are going. I know we just did that a couple of days ago. I really am interested. I care. I want to know. I want to know. And the more that you guys talk to me about what's happening on your carnivore journey, the more I will learn and the more I will be able to give back to you and to others who might stumble upon this little channel and see how things go. So with that, you guys, I am going to get off, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Take care. Ooh, this is so exciting. I'm going to go eat my steak now. What have I got? I have steak, butter. I made liver this afternoon, so I'm going to nibble on some liver as well. And will I do an egg today? Probably not. I think just the steak and a little bit of liver. And yeah, dig right in. Add loads of butter and all the drippings from the pan. Yes. So that will be the meal today. It's one of my very typical, almost everyday meals. And I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So I am kind of blabbing on and not really saying anything of any great importance today, but I do want to congratulate you all for coming this far with me. Really, I am really, really happy about that. And just so fulfilled and grateful that you are here with me, listening to my ramblings and bumblings about being carnivore and how it heals herpes, and if it can't heal your herpes, it will greatly reduce them. And I just know that is, I can't prove it. Can't prove it. But I know that that this works. This works. It is the only thing that works fully. And there are thousands and thousands and thousands. I don't know how many have turned to the keto diet. I can say millions. I can be pretty sure that worldwide millions of people have moved into the keto diet, and the carnivore keto diet. I think when you have autoimmune issues is very, very effective. It's highly effective. And if it isn't, then you just move more into the carnivore diet. You just do a complete elimination of everything else and just stay carnivore and see what happens. And do it for 3 months like we're going to do. We're going to be here for another 2 months, starting the day after tomorrow. And let's just see what happens. And then when you find that you are having, oh my goodness, the longest you've gone in 10 months. Oh, that is fantastic. 3 weeks. Wow, officially 3 weeks. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's got to be more to this. I have started searching and learning more about how to put a channel like this together. I know how to do the art stuff, but this is something quite different, and how I can effectively reach more people who may want to try doing this and come along with moving into a carnivore lifestyle. And carnivore, ketovore, everybody will do what they will. And I think what I really want to bring across to you is that if you're having outbreaks, go carnivore. Be carnivore. Be carnivore for a while. See what other things are happening in your body. Then once in a while, eat keto, be a ketovore for a while, but then move back into carnivore for a while. And maybe you eat some avocado, maybe you eat some berries, maybe you eat once in a while, a half of an apple if it's fresh from the tree, and that's okay. But that if something happens and you get an outbreak, or you're not sleeping as well, or you're snoring again, or you have incontinence again, or I don't know, your back is hurting, or the arthritis has kicked in, all that means is that you go back to carnivore. And if you're in carnivore and you're still having some symptoms, you push out the dairy, all dairy, except butter, right? I suppose you can, I would do butter. Just push out the dairy though. No milk, no heavy cream, no cheeses. Just kind of push that out for a while and see what happens. It doesn't mean for the rest of your life you'll never eat cheese again. But if you see that you get healthy on a stricter carnivore diet, then you know that there may be something in the dairy that bothers you, that promotes a herpes outbreak or any other kind of flare-up. So when I lean off my carnivore diet and I nibble at something else, like I'll eat an avocado once in a while. If I do that and I do it for like 2 or 3 days, and then I notice some things, little minor things, but I notice them, that I didn't sleep as well last night, that my typical things, that I have arthritic pain again, I will stop eating the avocado and go back to my carnivore diet for a while. Everything will get reset. And then after some time, I will try again. I will move into it again, testing a few things, maybe a little tiny piece of broccoli, and see what that does. Will that affect me? Will I have a reaction? If not, then I could safely believe, at least for the time being, that I can eat broccoli along with my carnivore focus. So I'm saying, like, if I'm 70% carnivore and above, 70% and above, that 30% that's left, as long as you're conscious and careful about what you're eating, you can do that. You can do that. Hey, how are you? Hey, we just got off work. How's everything? I'm good here. How are things with you? How are things with you? We've got some good news in our group about, people who seem to be having less outbreaks, and things are looking good. Things are looking real good, and I am certain that that's going to happen. Sniper, Sniper Jordan, you know it. Just wait and see. Stick around with me for another month, and let's see what happens in this next month. What Like you don't get another outbreak for another month. Even if you don't get one for another week, that's a hell of a lot better than what you've been going through. And I know that that's what happened to me. I was getting these full face, from my nose to my chin. I couldn't open my mouth. Everything was crusted over for 8 months. Not every 2 weeks, like all the time. I may had like one day where I was normal, a bit younger, but normal. Normal. And then, boom, there it was again, and again, and again, and again. And it was exhausting. It was exhausting. And it was my entire mouth. I looked at it. I have a picture somewhere of when an outbreak was starting and I was swelling up. I'll try and find that and put it up on the Discord channel. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it's good. They're going to stop. They're going to stop. And if you do have an outbreak in a week from now or 2 weeks from now or a month from now, it's going to be quite a bit less, unless you went out to the pub and had 5 beers and ate a pizza. You might see something then. But if you just kind of stay where you are, and you've been doing great. I've been looking at the pictures of the meat that you're buying, the things that you're getting, rock on, man. That's just perfect. It's perfect. So for anybody else listening, Tom, I hope you're doing okay. Are you in the Discord channel? We do have a Discord channel. It's a private group, so if you wanna join us there, I don't know if you're in. I haven't seen your name as Tom G. We do have a GT. Is that you? Anyways, I won't go into that. We're over there. I'll put it in the link below, and if it's not in this link, it'll be in some of the. Oh, it is you. It's you, right? Okay. 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 Oh boy. Yeah, great. All right. So, okay, Tom, that's great. That's great. That's great. I was going to ask you a question. I'll ask it in the Discord. Something that you had mentioned about some supplements or something. I was curious about it. So I'm thinking, looking into how I'm going to set up this YouTube channel. I'm not a tech person. As you can see, I like to paint. I like to read books with an actual real book. I don't like the ebooks. I don't like Kindle. I don't like any of that. I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. So I'm not good with setting up YouTube channels. Oh, okay. You're driving. Sorry. Oh, well, be careful. Be careful driving. And don't answer. Don't write anything, for goodness sakes. Right. So I want, maybe you guys, if anybody knows, I don't know, Sniper Jordan or you, Tom, if, or Fletcher, I don't know if any of you guys, know anything about how to put this thing together, because the intention is to reach a lot of people, just to get out there and get in the algorithm, and maybe there are others who want to try this as well. And if it's not just me out here saying, hey, go carnivore because you're gonna get great results, and I've got a couple of others out there that are saying, hey, yeah, this really worked for me too. Maybe you could get on someone's carnivore podcast and tell your story. I had thought about that. Yes. I need suggestions and ideas, and like I have to think of some kind of logo or something. I mean, that's like farther away stuff that I don't really need to worry about. But what I want to do is reach as many people as possible, as fast as possible, and figure out a way to have my two channels working. 'Cause I love my art channel as well. But it's, yeah, 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 I think so. I think so, Tom. I think it is a really good idea. And it's a labor of love, because that there are others out there who are suffering. There are others out there who really want to find a solution. There are others out there who don't want to be on antivirals for the rest of their lives. There are others out there who just really want to at least not have constant outbreaks and not have them be awful, right? I mean, at least that. And that's where I come from. It's like I haven't had an outbreak in, boy, going on a year and a half, right? And like I said, the last time I had that outbreak, because I thought I could eat salads, and I just dove into eating salads, lettuce, and I made the Caesar salad for 5 days, and I ate it 5 days in a row. I love Caesar salads. And I had this crazy outbreak on my legs, crazy on both my legs. It was awful, lasted a month, right? And so, yeah, right? I should have just had a salad one day and then not had anything for 5 days. Or maybe a week later, then maybe had another little tiny bites of salads, and did it that way, and reintroduce, because it was kind of a shock to my system after being carnivore for so long. So I want to warn you guys about that as well. If you're going to start eating other foods, do it slowly and do it intentionally, and don't just become one of those ravaging, I gotta eat this, right? Try not to do that. Have a little self-composure. Stick to the plan, folks. That's what I mean, right? And yeah, so if you have any thoughts on that, please go into the Discord channel, or leave a comment here. If you leave comments here as well on this YouTube channel, that helps a lot, I think. I'm going to, podcast would be the thing to do. I need to put up some more videos, I think, before podcasts. But I want to do a podcast. I think so. I also decided to try carnivore for a month to try and fix it. It will fix his anxiety. You tell him, if he wants to talk to me, it will. It fixed my anxiety almost immediately. And my up and down emotional, flip outs, almost immediately. I don't know, within the first 2 weeks or something. And then poof. I know a lot of people who have anxiety and panic attacks, and they have tried everything, and just going carnivore has just mellowed that out almost immediately. Some people maybe it takes them a little bit longer, but a month, yes. And if they want to talk to me, I'm here. Please give your friend my info. I'm trying to think of if he wants to talk to me. I'm available. You know how to get in touch with me, so let me know, and I'll give you my email in the Discord channel. You can give to your friend. I will happily stand next to him while he's going through this. Did you say it was a he? I'm assuming it was a he. My bad. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All sorts of things. Just so many different things. So yeah, so I'm going to just try and put this together. You guys, I'm slow and I'm not a tech, just not a tech person. I wish I was. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish right now I'm not. I'm unable to hire somebody to kind of put it together for me, like do the logo and do this and that, and kind of set it up. So I'm going to stumble through it, but it doesn't matter. Good enough is good enough, and I'll just do what I can do because this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So you guys, I am going to get off. I've been babbling. Today was a babble day. I really, really did babble today. Talked about all sorts of things. But it's day 30, you guys. I mean, day 30. Hello. That's big. That's big. And Sniper Jordan, you're like actually a month and a week already, right? Or a month and 10 days, something like that. And we have some others on here as well who also started a little bit earlier than this 30-day carnivore challenge. We are moving into the second month of the carnivore challenge, another 30 days for the month of November. We're going to kill it. We're going to rock it. And I'm here for you. I am here for you. I don't want anybody to be alone in this. I don't want anybody to feel any kind of shame for this. I've felt enough shame for my herpes outbreaks, probably to cover the planet. That's what it feels like anyways. So, God, I don't want anybody to be there. I don't want anybody to be there. So, this was my pathway out. It worked for me, not just for herpes outbreaks, but again, anxiety, just any kind of upheaval, foggy, brain fog. I mean, everything. Just, God, it did everything. It did everything. Things that you won't even imagine. So, with that, you guys, love ya. Come on over to the Discord channel. Put in your questions, your this, your that. I want to hear what's going on. I want to know everything. I want to know what you ate. I want to know, everything. And Sniper Jordan, I wanted to say, with the pork rind thing, the dip, which has chives in it, right? So if by chance anything happens, you get rid of the chives. You can still eat cream cheese, but just get rid of the chives and any other added stuff that's in there. That was one thought that I wanted to pass on to you. And for anybody who's trying the carnivore diet, if you're going to do like a 30-day carnivore thing, please come in and do the best you can for those 30 days. Nothing is going to disappear from the planet. It'll all be here after the 30 days. But if you really want to do a reset, do the reset. So, that was one thing that I wanted to say. So if it's not bothering you, and obviously you seem to be doing really, really, really well, I'm so excited. Obviously you're doing really well. So the chives may not be any big deal, right? I'm assuming and pretty sure that they're not. But if they're chives and then there's this and then there's something else, you might really want to check on that. If you're going to add chives or the cream cheese with the chives in it, go ahead and eat that, but don't eat anything else that is off the carnivore package. Oh my goodness, that's good news as well. That's always good news. Wonderful. That's really cool. I had a problem with that, but it was mostly, I think, a lack of electrolytes, magnesium, and us folks that grew up in the States, and I'm pretty sure in the UK as well, most of us, a huge percentage of people are magnesium deficient, and shows up as constipation as one of the symptoms. And I couldn't figure out why. I've been carnivore and I'm drinking all this water and I'm doing all this stuff. Why? And then when I am taking some magnesium right now, and that problem is gone, right? Yeah. So, oh boy, so many things to cover. So we got to go. I'm going to just try and build up this channel and get it going. And I am taking an official break from social media. However, I may turn on and come back to TikTok with the carnivore TikTok thing. And just do YouTube and TikTok on the carnivore channel, but I'm still going to stay off with my art channel for a while. I don't like social media. Not a fan. No, definitely not a fan. So you guys, I'm blabbing again. So I will see you all tomorrow for the last day of this month, the 31st day. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm so happy and proud and grateful and all the good things that I'm feeling being here, and having met you and having a connection with you on this, on Discord and through this channel here. And it just means the world to me, really does. So if I can help one person have relief and get back to their innate, vibrant health, that will be probably the gift of my life, aside from my kids, right? You can't put the kids in there, but because my kids are like the biggest. Woo! But for me, having come through my life, I've done a lot of wonderful things. If I can help one person not go through the suffering, not have outbreaks, somehow heal themselves naturally without drugs, without anything, just by building up their immune system, by being on the carnivore or ketovore diet and lifestyle, boy, yeah, that will be it for me. That will be it. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what happens, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm psyched. I'm really, really psyched. I'm really psyched about this. I really am. All right, so tomorrow. I will see you all again tomorrow. Ciao.